This is the last bartender. I'm going to be making another drink today. I'm going to be making the Moscow Mule. This is another simple cocktail. It's only 2 ingredients, unless you count the lime juice, which we're just going to use a splash of. The reason that I'm doing this one is because the bartending that I like to talk about, the actual service aspect of it, is important with some of these drinks. If someone's, oh, where'd they come up with the Moscow Mule? You need to know. So this drink, it came up in Hollywood at the Cock and Bull around the 40s or 30s. You can fact check any of my stuff. Go jump on Google and you'll get the exact dates and exact people. And I know the guy's last name that bought Smirnoff vodka for $10,000, if you can imagine that. This was 1930 or 40, but I mean $10,000. It's quite an investment. He got together with the owner of the Cock and Bull, and the Cock and Bull is obviously an English pub, and they had great English ginger beer, and they just decided to make this drink. And one of their significant others, the story I heard was actually from Dale DeGroff, was that one of their significant others had just inherited their great aunt's copper mill or copper whatever, and so that's where the copper mugs came in. You can still find the original copper mugs at garage sales and stuff like that. People don't even know that they have them. And it's got 2 kicking mules on it. I believe it has stamped into it Cock and Bull. I would be careful drinking out of them though, because I'm sure the protective coat, these were real copper. They weren't, stainless steel on the inside like this one is. So I'm sure the protective layer has long been eaten away, and they say that lime juice eats away the protection anyway, so I would just stick with the metal. These get just as cold as the copper, if not close enough. So yeah, so let's do it. So we've got not Smirnoff, but I do have Russian vodka. This is actually an Australian ginger beer, so don't get too mad at me. It doesn't necessarily call for lime juice, and I'm hesitant to tell you to put lime juice in it because the lime juice can dominate the thing. It's so strong. Unless you're using a ginger syrup that's really sharp, that can stand up to the lime juice, I would use the lime juice very sparingly. All right, so let's do this. This is the first time I've actually done 2 takes on something, if you believe that. Well, I guess you can. Those are shitty production values. My phone's on a candle up against my window right now. I don't know if you can tell that. All right. So you give a splash of lime juice, just a splash. You don't want too much. And there you go. And of course you have to have ginger candy. This is important. I think the stuff's disgusting, but it makes the drink look cool, and it's supposed to be there. So let's give this bad boy a little taste. Oh God. That is, you know what? I just made one of these without the lime juice, and just a little splash of lime juice is really good. I actually would suggest taking a wedge of lime, squeezing it into it, throw that in there, and then dump this on top of it, because it just adds another little aspect to it that's just wonderful. Oh, there you go. Moscow Mule. Happy drinking.